Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital and welcome to this video on Loom, which I had to cover yesterday, to be honest. I mean, yesterday I was a bit late because it was bullish while I was making my videos, but we're covering it right now. All right, we're doing a full analysis. It's very bullish technically, but also fundamentally it has a funding rate of minus 2.25%. Which means that if you're short, you're paying a lot of funding fees, and it means if you're long, you're getting a lot of funding fees. So usually, just right off the bat, usually when the funding rate is that high, that means that it will be bullish. All right, so it will probably not be bearish until the funding rate is at least like minus 0.5%. So now that we know that, we can actually analyze the technicals and stuff as well. But there's enough to talk about. Before we do that, though, I do want to briefly tell you that I have my own premium trading group in which I share my own trades as signals, but you also gain access to my to a chat room full of traders and my own trading guide. So if you are interested in that, consider joining. All the links will be down in the description. Check it out if you're interested. If not, let's get into Loom. So Loom itself is 100% manipulated, all right? I throw that word around quite often, and I understand that could be annoying. But like these moves and where the volume is coming from, as you can see, like most of it coming from Upbit, and then the volume is $350 million right now. That's just manipulated, all right. And Loom is also not that much of a great project. Like you can see that they barely post anything, and you'll see right here. This is not really proof, but that's why it's manipulated. But apart from that, you can see right now that like the open interest and the volume are increasing rapidly. They're now actually higher than where they were the 28th of September right here. The price is also higher, so that's quite logical. But yeah, so the main question is well, will Loom continue here? And I think that really depends on the open interest, because about $15 million of positions was actually closed this morning. So you could argue, you could say that's the manipulators closing their positions and they've made some money and now the price will actually fall down further. I think it's too early to say that, because what could still happen is that the open interest just recovers from here, because the volume is actually still pretty high. It's no longer increasing since this morning, it's still very high. So the big thing is that right now Loom is at the support level around 17 cents. It's a bit of a weird level. I mean, it's basically it's a very small and narrow level right here. And the big question is will it be able to stay on top of that? Because if it breaks down below that, I think that's enough bearish confirmation together with that open interest to assume that it will drop down. Because at some point of time, it will crash. All right, that's just a given. At some point of time, it will. We're just trying to figure out when that will be. Will it be right now? Will it be after hitting 25 cents? Who knows? Because right now everything is still on the table. So that's what we're waiting for. I think today we'll kind of find that confirmation. So on the other hand, I would say it's really hard to say, guys, because there's really not that much price action to go off of. So I would actually say that a break above like 18.5 cents. So let's assume that Loom right now is in this area between 18.5 cents and then as a support 16.7 cents. And what we'll see today is that one of those two levels will break. Now, given the open interest and the volume, both can break. All right, like I said, I could see the open interest recovering from here. Volume is still very high. This could be the end for the open interest as well. So we'll just have to wait for that confirmation. And if maybe with the funding rates, which we talked about earlier, it's actually most likely that it will continue going up towards this area right here between 20 and 22 cents, which is basically the 1.618 fib of this move down and the 5 fib and this extension from a strong Fibonacci level all the way down back here, which was respected most of the time. So that's what we'll see. Loom will today either break below 16.7 cents and drop down to at least probably like 13 and a half, or, and this is the most likely scenario just purely because of the funding rate, it will break above 18 and a half and continue up to the 20/22 cents level. And then from there, depending on the resistance, we'll talk again whether it's possible to get higher. But that's my take on it for now. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.